That's the cut in that I'm gonna put in.
Like, what's going on? What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining Megabit Misfits podcast. I am your host, Mr. Ray. That is Rav. On this episode, well, first of all, sorry we've been gone for a few weeks.
Yep.
Life happens, and we were trying to catch up on certain things. And a certain big ass movie was released, and we did a video about it. Go check it out. It's about Superman. Go check it out. Anyway, we have a lot to catch up on. We have a lot of quick hits to talk about. Me and Rav are with you today, and Mr. Lee Boy is on vacation. Mr. Lee, you have a great time, and do me a favor, hit that fucking intro.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to the episode of Megabit Misfits. We are back. We took a few weeks off just to kind of realign our lives, and we saw some movies and we played some games, and we worked a lot. So me and Mr. Rav, say hi, Mr. Rav. How are you?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a couple of weeks. It's been longer for me because besides Superman, you ain't seen me in a while.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's about 3 weeks for you, right? Yeah. So it's 2 weeks for me and Mr. Lee Boy, and Lee Boy is not with us tonight. So we had a third week, Mr. Lee Boy. Oh, except for the Superman movie review.
So please check out. Bro.
Yeah, please check out the Superman movie review. We did a movie review, or not review.
It's a work of art. Go watch that video. Yeah, very entertaining. Check that one out. Very fun. Go check it out. Really good.
There's a 3-hour version, a director's cut. We might release that down the line.
One day.
One day. But yeah, so we wanted to announce a couple of changes that are going to happen to the channel down the line. We're going to start releasing some episodes on Wednesdays instead of Mondays. The time frame is still going to be 3 p.m., I believe.
Yep.
Is that correct, Mr. Rav? Yeah, so it's going to be 3 p.m. on Wednesdays. We're going to be streamlining the episodes a little bit better formatted, if anything. Just so that way things are a little bit more focused and dialed in. So that way we talk more about the games and talk more about what's coming out versus what's coming out and everything else in the world. So we're going to be focusing on specific things for future gaming episodes. And if you guys love the Superman movie episode, then let us know if you want us to do another movie review. We were thinking about doing something like a combination with games and movies. So please comment below, like, subscribe, follow the whole nine, share. And hey, let's get into this episode.
Real quick, before we go into the episode. So we do plan on hopefully doing a Fantastic Four episode. Don't know exactly when that's going to happen. We all got to watch the movie, obviously. So when that happens, it happens. We'll get it done. To address the day change, it does affect us a little bit because we may be a little bit behind on some of the news or whatever it is, but we're going to try and keep everything up to date as best we can, and follow the socials like we try to tell you guys to do. Socials will have more information just on a day-to-day basis. If something big happens, you'll find it there before you see it on the podcast. Just keep an eye out on that, and we'll do our best to keep you guys informed, and we're going to try and make it more fun for you guys.
Yeah, and please share the podcast. Anyway, now let's get into the video, the actual topics of the video.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Rav, go right ahead, sir.
So we're going into some news bits. So the first bit of news is EA did a Battlefield 6 release kind of trailer thing, and they put the trailer out, but there was some news that came out before that's a little funny, but we'll get into that later. Mr. Ray, did you get to see that Battlefield trailer?
I saw the trailer twice because the second it ended, I had to restart it because I was like, yes, take my money. You got me. I am involved. So I saw. Okay, so did you see it by any chance?
I saw a little bit of it. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I've been busy, but it is. I get in there. I'll check it out. It's not that long of a trailer, I believe. So, but
about 2 minutes and 10 seconds, something like that.
Yeah. So I could do that. And I'll do it on the Twilight or something. So I'll break it down a little bit for you.
So Battlefield 6, if you're a Battlefield fan, you're pretty much also a Call of Duty fan, first-person shooter fan. So Battlefield 6 is one of those games that people just love playing because they're the open war format. It's the campaigns are great. The multiplayer is amazing. We do not know about this multiplayer yet, but a little bit more about that later. And the thing is, what I took into consideration, what I absorbed from the actual trailer itself is that you have a president talking, but they never kind of show his full-blown face. Like they kind of just show him from like below, like this part of his face, like below. But the funny thing is that there are a few people in the trailer that I feel like I recognize, like I've seen them before. I just can't pinpoint their names. But the thing that I noticed is that when the president is talking, they show like his hands while he's talking with the mic, and his hands are bruised.
Okay.
And like there's like a little battle damage on his hands. So it's like, is the president in this video game an ex-soldier?
Is he just going around beating the shit out of people, you know?
or is he like in the muck because they're supposed to be like two battling countries? There's a war going on. He's making an announcement. He's in a suit, but his hands are beat up.
Okay.
So it's just like, did he just come from fighting in the war and himself come out to make an announcement about blah, 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 in the video game? Awesome. I'm like, that's pretty badass. And that's like the first 10 seconds. Nice. So right there, they already got me. So if anybody saw the trailer, look at the president's hands when he's talking, and you're like, yo, he has scars, injuries. So yeah. Like there's the helicopters and shit blowing up and whatever, and you see like the New York City, and that is where me, Rav, and D-Boy stem from. Those are our stomping grounds. So when I saw New York City, I was just like, oh, we're gonna fight in New York City. Let's go. Man. Oh, and the best thing about the game, right, is that not only do you have great graphics, not only do you have like battling and war and stuff like that, but the destructible environment.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna be able to
everything,
knock down buildings, blow up the street, destroy vehicles, that not just people. You're blowing up everything. So the thing is that what I like about that is that adds a whole dynamic to bless you. That adds a whole dynamic to the warfare, because now if let's say you can't get somewhere for whatever reason, you can kind of like destroy something to get through, or create a little bridge because you knock something over or whatever. Yeah. Like if it's that dynamic, right. If it's that dynamic, the game is gonna sell fire like crazy.
Did you play? What was it? Battlefield 1, I believe, was the last Battlefield that came out, and I believe that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. And I've never been a Call of Duty guy, but I've always liked Battlefield a little bit more. I just like the way it looks. I like the way it feels a little bit better. Yeah. And I've played more Battlefields than I played Call of Duty, and I've always liked, I've always liked that style. I don't know.
Well, actually, Battlefield 1 is not the last one that came out.
Was it World War II or something like that? World War I?
No, it was Battlefield 2042.
2042, that's right, yep.
So, okay, quick story about Battlefield 2042. I'm not going to take too much time about it, but I saw the trailer. I loved the trailer. I wanted to buy the game. I bought the game. I convinced 2 or 3 of my friends to buy the game. The game was trash.
Yeah.
They were so mad at me. They're like, "You owe me $50, motherfucker! You owe me $50." I was like, "I'm sorry. I thought it was good." I mean, they have
you never know until you play, man. You might find out that diamond in the rough, you know. But
they hated the game. They hated the game, and they're like, put it to the side. They're like, ugh. I'm like, yeah, the game was pretty bad. Yeah. Now
one was good. I liked one.
Whatever. Yeah. I liked the one. I liked actually pretty much almost all of them.
Yeah,
like, for 2042. 2042 was like, that was pretty bad.
Right.
But in this one, like the destructible environment, and it looks really good, and I want to get into it, and it's just, I don't know what else to say. Oh, so EA is making a game with DICE, right? DICE Studios. Yeah, and then they have smaller studios helping out to fix certain things in the game while DICE handles the main heavy load of it.
Right.
I think one of the companies, the side companies, called Criterion or Cryon or Criterion. I forgot what it was called.
Crytek.
No, it's Criterion or Criterion or something like that. But they're helping out with special effects. Well, not special effects, but they're helping out with I think particle effects and they're helping out with fine tuning stuff. So that way, when the game is released, it comes out great. And by the way, the release date for it is going to be October 10th, 2025. So we don't have that much longer to wait.
Yep. And yeah, as of the release of this video, you'll be able to do the multiplayer. There's a multiplayer reveal event going on July 31st. Yeah. Again, that's probably after the fact that this episode comes out. But, if you didn't check it out, go check it out.
Yeah. So they said the multiplayer thing aspect of it is going to be crazy. So if we can all get onto a squad, you, me, and Lee Boy. Yeah, that'd be cool. Man. Let me ask you a question. So, is this a random question in the middle of the podcast?
Hell yeah!
In the middle of the podcast, I thought we were supposed to write these things down. We gotta write them down.
Yeah. No call outs. I'm not pointing.
No call outs. Save your random questions for the ending, Ray.
For real. No. So we know how these multiplayer games go, and they're planning this big multiplayer event and all this stuff. Do you know any idea of what the multiplayer count is for Call of Duty right now, or like an idea? Get it, like a general basic number. Because
for which game mode? Because there's like 50 different game modes.
So for the last Call of Duty or the online Warzone.
Warzone?
Yeah.
I think Warzone is 64 or 70 something.
Okay.
Live players, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I believe. No, I don't really play too much of the Warzone. They usually have a couple of AIs here and there, and then they have like some monsters, or they have whatever the event is going on and stuff like that. But if you play multiplayer with just live people, like let's say you're playing a team deathmatch, most likely that's going to be 5-on-5 or 6-on-6 or whatever the game mode could find to try to match people within their same levels or similar levels.
Yeah.
But you have 1-on-1s, you have 2-on-2s, you have trios, you have
altogether, you're like 60 million.
Yeah, like if you play Battle, well, they have actually a one called, is it called Battlefield or Takeover or something like that. Like there's 6 bases or 5 bases, and you got to take over the bases, stuff like that, whatever. But it's similar to the way Battlefield is played. So I'm assuming Battlefield 6 is going to have something like that. Okay, you take over the bases, destroy stuff, and whatever. Yeah.
So the Warzone has about 60 million. Fortnite, I would assume, have about 60 million, around the same, similar numbers or whatever it is. Now,
of what people playing in general?
In general, yeah, people playing in general.
Yeah, that sounds. I mean, that might actually sound low to me.
Okay, well, how does 100 million players sound to you for Battlefield?
100 million players on the one game or all
on this particular multiplayer version of the game
for 6.
Yeah. Do you think that's possible in this day and age?
Yes.
Okay.
I do think it's possible. If a lot of people from Call of Duty, a lot of people from Fortnite, a lot of people from
drop off and just jump to this.
Yeah, they just go off to Battlefield 6 to give it a shot, a proper shot, and then if they fall for it, like they really enjoy the gameplay, they really enjoy the mechanics, they really enjoy the visuals, then they'll probably stay. They'll probably jump back and forth, of course, obviously. Yeah. But they you could have 100 million concurrent players, maybe not for the next 5 years, but definitely in the beginning, and then maybe it'll probably fall off to like an average of like 15 to 20 million at any given time.
So the reason why I'm asking
because I'm saying because it's going to be on PS5, it's going to be on Xbox, PC is definite.
Yeah,
and then your Steam decks, and hey, you never know, maybe it'll go to a Switch too.
Right? Yeah. So the reason why I'm asking is EA anticipates that this game is going to be able to do 100 million players within the first few weeks of the game release, right? Which is possible because it's a new game. But the general public doesn't believe that it can do that. You got to think Battlefield's been out of the way for a few years. Like Call of Duty's obviously just king of the mountain on that. Yeah. So I don't think they'll even hit 50 million, at least for the first year. Honestly, unless they have some amazing stuff to sell in this game, I don't think they're going to even hit 50 million, because nobody's going to drop their Fortnites. Nobody's going to drop Call of Duty to jump.
No, they're not going to drop it. But if let's say they have Call of Duty fatigue, like I've had Call of Duty fatigue. Okay. I haven't played it in like 3 months.
But you're going to jump from one war game to another war game?
Well, no, but I mean, that's kind of why I kind of got tired of the whole war thing. Right. And I wanted to play more open worlds, or I want to play single player, or I want to play puzzle. You know, it depends on kind of my mood. But war and strategy games, those are kind of like my main thing. Right. So like, I know when I get Battlefield, I'm gonna be on it for a while. Okay. You know, I was saying about, like I was saying before, real quick. Dune. I enjoy the game. Mm-hmm. I think the game is cool. It's a slow paced, but I enjoyed kind of the slow paced, different gameplay from the Call of Duty. Yeah. Battlefield kind of fits that description. Slightly slower paced, but still it could be chaotic at the same time. Okay. So I'm kind of hoping for a good mix. In other words, but 100 million possible. It's possible. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's possible.
My biggest argument is Call of Duty Black Ops. What is it? 7 that's coming out. That's a month after this game maybe comes out, because I think they announced the release date is October 10th, 25. Okay. And the 7th comes out around November. So
yeah, usually around Thanksgiving or right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, there's no.
Oh, no, I think this one is December, something like that.
Okay, either way, 2 months. 2 months. They have 2 months to hit 100 million concurrent. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see.
I mean,
you know,
with other games coming out alongside for competition, I believe Battlefield 6 is going to be successful. Definitely.
Yes, I agree with that.
100 million, it's possible. Would it be stable enough to be continuous? No. Okay. Not at all. Not even Call of Duty had 100
It might peak at that point. It might peak at maybe 100, or just get there, close enough. But I don't think it's gonna hit. I really don't think it's gonna hit.
99999.
And then Call of Duty comes out, and then it's gonna drop. Come on, I don't think it's
3. Yeah. A1.
Because Battlefield 6 looks great. I mean, from the little bit that I saw. Call of Duty also looks great. It's a whole look. It looks like a whole new different direction that they're going with, and it looks very different from what they've put out in the past in the one trailer that they had at Summer Games Fest. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, they didn't show any action in that game either, though, in that trailer. So who knows?
I mean, they showed everything. Everything was cinematic. That's very true. But that's why they're gonna have the multiplayer reveal next week. Yeah, the 31st. And let me tell you, when Battlefield 6 comes out, I'm going to play this bitch until my thumbs bleed. I'm going to give it a fair chance. Maybe make some videos for it. Maybe make some videos right here for Megabit Misfits. So you guys let us know in the comments if you guys want to see that. Play some Battlefield. Megabit Battlefield. Ooh.
Megabit Battlefield. Megafield.
There you go. Megafield or whatever. Mega Battle. Yeah. We keep trying to find it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Anyway. But yeah, moving on.
Yeah,
Mr. Rav, what is the next game we're going to be talking about, or next news actually?
Yeah, we got a little bit of news. We got a little bit more news. We got Steam is making developers disclose if they have AI in their game recently, and it's very interesting because they didn't specify, I don't believe, how much AI you have to be using in your game to disclose it, but I read a story saying that it was over 90% of the games on Steam have used AI, like generative AI, in their game. And they had to disclose
make characters and make backgrounds and
to actually make the game. So parts of the game, big enough chunks of the game, were used in making a lot of these Steam games. So Steam decided they want to start removing certain parts or certain games that were a certain percentage that were AI generated. Makes sense, because these people are making money off of them. They don't want people making money off of AI. That's been a big deal the last couple of weeks, couple of months, with different websites and other services and things like that.
YouTube especially.
Yeah. So Yeah, so Steam had they said 90% of the games on Steam have used some sort of generative AI, and that's
okay
surprising. But it's also it's not when you think of the conversation we had a few weeks ago when it comes to the computer noticing other people, and what we talked about on that episode about the AI with Microsoft when they laid off all those people.
They want to cut budgets and use AI to make up more of the games, and that's why they fired 20,000 people. Blah blah blah. Overall,
exactly. And a lot of
they want to. Bottom line, they want to make less. They want to make more money by spending less to make the game.
Right, and then a lot of the games released on Steam are smaller indie studios and things like that. So they don't have the teams that a lot of these bigger, higher budget companies have to make the game. So it makes sense that they're using AI to fill in the blanks for these things. But it's amazing to see the ones that pop out and stick out of that. And it's just a thought to go back and look at your Steam games. It's right there on the Steam page now. When you're looking at your game, you can see if there's AI on it now. It'll let you know. It has to disclose to the customer that it has AI, because a lot of people don't want to support AI, and it makes sense. I think it's just interesting to take a look at.
Yeah, that's one thing that me and Leeboy spoke about. And we said specifically, we can use AI as a tool to make the games better, like maybe polishing or whatever, but don't use it to replace people. Yeah. Don't use it to replace livelihood. Like that's when it's messed up. So, kudos to Steam for announcing what games use AI, so that people can make a decision. Like, hey, I want this game. I don't really care. Other people are like, it has AI. What percentage? Do they give a percentage or no? It's just it has AI. That's it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. If it had percentages specifically of let's say, hey, this game is 50% AI. It's like, nah, I'm not supporting it. If it's 10% AI, all right, I'll support it.
Yeah. It could have been just tweaking character or background or something like that in one of the levels or something, maybe, but whatever. Either way, but that's good that Steam did that. That was like a week ago. So, but check it out. You'll see it on the main page when you're looking at the games now. Another thing Steam did that, because Steam is great for buying games, but it also has a lot of, bullshit games, they're little, what do they call it? Shovelware, and naughty games, so those games are on there and all that, but
cash grabs.
Well, no, what I'm getting to is that they are also removing a lot of these adult naughty games that are
we must keep the digital boobies.
Not no more. Steam is like no. So they know children are on their thing, and they want to make sure that they're not getting exposed to these things. So they're removing a lot of those types of games. Not all of them are gone. If you go into the store now, you can
right now. That's probably like 40% or 50% of the games on there.
Mostly the AI games, probably.
Because I come on, I don't know. Just look for a new game, and all right, that's Assassin's Creed. Okay, you see Battlefield. All right, Call of Duty. Oh, okay, Dirty Women Under the Sea. What? Where the hell that go? I'm a first person player. FPS. Right. What does FPS stand for you? Oh,
that's not FPS.
$7.99.
Right. No, that's cheap. But yeah, man. They're removing all of that off the Steam store. So they're doing things, over there at Steam. So it's pretty cool.
I mean, cool. They make it a better place for family environments, unless they're gonna have Steam at night. They're gonna have
they probably might do something like that later on. But right now, and again, they say they're removing all these things. They're still on there. If you go and you search for it, you can find it. They're not hard to find. So.
Nighttime Steam.
All right.
So what is on the next agenda, sir?
Real quick, it's a big story. I'm gonna keep it short because all the stuff is already online. People want to go find it. They could look up and read it up themselves. The developers of Subnautica 2, which was a game that did very well for itself. It made a lot of money. People liked it. People played it. I don't know anything about it.
Never played it.
Right. So they were a somewhat indie studio. They had a couple of enough employees that they would not be considered an indie studio, but they were bought by a company called Krafton. Krafton promised them that if they made Subnautica 2 within a certain amount of time, or by the end of 2025, they would get $250 million, okay, as a bonus. and I believe it's 250 million. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, that number sounds about right. Anyway, they promised the developers that the three main managers that they would get this money. The managers were going to keep, I think, 80% of it or 90% of it, and the rest was going to go to their employees. And they don't, like I said, they have a team, but there's not a huge team, but it's not a small team either. So that everybody would have gotten a nice chunk of money. The Krafton decided to fire the three managers of the development team and push back the game, saying the game is not going to be released this year. It's not ready, blah, blah, blah. After play tests and reviews and all these things are coming back saying, hey, the game is ready. We're ready to put it out. We were going to do a alpha or a beta or whatever for people to be able to play this game and all this stuff. And they're like, no, it's not ready. It's not ready. And there's a lawsuit now because they think that Krafton is pushing the game back so this way they don't have to do this payout. And then it's crazy. And there's like a big back and forth online about it. I believe lawsuit paperwork has been released to the public, and you can read through it if you want. Look it up online. It's a crazy story. Check it out. Very interesting.
I mean, I don't care that much, but when it comes to the bottom line for any corporation, no matter what it is, no matter what you're selling, it could be clothing, tools, video games, whatever. When it comes to the bottom line, whatever the company has to do to make that bottom line as profitable as possible, they are going to cut whatever they need to cut. Yeah. So if they make a promise to how do you say, encourage and inspire these artists to create their game, and then at the last minute they just they just they just pull the freaking blanket off.
When you yank on a,
it's
pull that chain.
It's like you got to come out and be like, you know what, like
no.
F yeah, you're getting sued. The game is done. You guys are telling us it's not done because you don't want to pay us our bonus and blah blah blah. Like that's just messed up, man. It's just messed up. I hope they win. I hope they get their bonus.
Oh yeah, I hope they win. I hope they get their bonus. I hope they get their money. I hope they get to release the game. And if it's as good as they say it is, that's a successful game. Not for Krafton's sake, but for that developer's sake.
Is there any AI in that one? Do we know?
Hopefully not. It won't be on Steam. All right, moving on. We got Mortal Kombat 2 trailer was released. I don't know if anybody saw it. If you did, really cool looking. I like the goofiness of it. Yeah, man, he's doing. I'm surprised.
Bless me, thank me.
Bless you, sir. He what's the actor's name? Carl Urban. You had
Carl
Urban, sir.
I know there's a C or a K in there. So.
Yeah. So Carl Urban is playing Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
He's playing Nicolas Cage in this movie. He's playing Johnny Cage in this movie. And
great choice, by the way.
He is, but he's older, so I wasn't expecting it. I would have preferred The Miz just because the attitude the same. But the Miz can't do it. The Miz could have played a Johnny Cage so well, man. Come on, he could do the moves. Guy. Yeah, he's a pain in the ass, but he would. I think I would have liked him as Johnny Cage. If they,
I'm happy he achieved his dream. I'm happy he achieved his dream, and I respect him because he achieved his dream.
Yeah,
but I find him so annoying. He's so annoying. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good. The trailer looks cool. The special effects look cool. The action looks cool. I love that they're like leaning into all of the goofiness and Mortal Kombat tropes and the fatalities. And I really, really hope that this movie does better than the last one. I hope they get rid of that one dude. Not get rid of him, but maybe do something better with him.
The gold guy that they made up for
the generic your own character.
Yeah, so the first Mortal Kombat movie, me and Rav discussed it, and we both loved the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie where it's like the Scorpion storyline back in ancient Japan or feudal Japan or something like that. And with it's his weapon. Get over here is a gardening tool. Right. I love that. Something so simple. He's like, that's all I got. That's all I got, mother. Come here. Come here. And it's awesome. And then they introduced that character. Yeah. And then the movie was meh. I mean, some parts
it was disappointing. Like some of the things that they added in there, some of the like reasoning for the powers is kind of like, all right, fine.
Everything with Sub-Zero and Scorpion was fire.
Hell yeah,
in my opinion.
Yes.
The rest of the movie was like, because the other parts were so fire, the rest of the movie seemed bland.
Yeah.
I mean, except for Kano.
Kano, yeah, Kano was awesome in that movie. He was my favorite character in that movie too. Yeah.
And I saw in the trailer.
It might be. I don't know. I got to go back and look at it. I only saw it once, so I'll go back and check it out. The new one looks good. I hope it does well for itself. All right.
No.
Moving on. But Ubisoft is Ubisoft's on a roll.
Oh my god.
So there's that, and then they made an announcement during an interview or during I believe a financial call or whatever that Star Wars Outlaws was going to have a sequel and is now been canceled. They are not making Star Wars Outlaws 2. And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I think that it's interesting just because it's a Star Wars franchise, and why would they let go of that license, and just not make the next game? But if they didn't make the money.
All right, so I played Star Wars Outlaws. I only played it for maybe like 6-7 hours. I didn't really get too far into it. But what I played, I enjoyed.
Yeah.
But then life, and you gotta do this, do that. Well, another game came out, more popular game, bigger game, blah, 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 and you gotta find time to go back to it. Star Wars Outlaws was not a bad game at all. I think it overpromised, oversold, but it wasn't a bad game because right out the gate, it looked good. It played well. Some things were a little too simple. Some things were a little too cutesy. You could tell they were trying to sell things to you, whatever, blah, blah. Yeah. Some microtransaction type of little things, but nothing crazy. Because I've seen other games do way worse.
Okay.
And then when I heard that they had some expansions for it, and I think it's 2 expansions total. I think they have right now, and the expansions got higher reviews than the game. So it looks like they were listening. They were listening,
exactly,
adding and changing and making the game better. So for them to cancel Outlaws 2, which now that they already have, the people like this. Now let's make Outlaws 2, develop it how they like it with our storylines, blah, blah, blah. I think is a failed opportunity just because it didn't make as much money as they thought, but it got a lot of positive feedback and it got a lot of growth feedback.
Right.
They should give Outlaws 2 a chance. Then if Outlaws 2 fails, then screw it. It was not like Ubisoft is like hurting for money, like really.
Well, they're not doing great either, but from what I understand, I didn't play Outlaw. Either way, I didn't play it. And from what I understand is just they took the Assassin's Creed formula, they took the Far Cry formula, and they did the same thing they did with Avatar and kind of tried to fit that in. I don't know. Is it open world? Or is it like hubs?
It's like it's kind of like Starfield. Like you have a large section, like a big sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
And but it's an open world sandbox. So it's not like you can keep going. It'll give you a large space to run through.
Okay.
That it's plenty big enough. Don't get me wrong, it's plenty big enough. So you can figure out whatever missions they send you on and get whatever trinkets you need to find and find and earn this and build this and fabricate that and then kill this and kill that, whatever. So they give you plenty of stuff to do on those specific places, but it's not 100% open world. Like I know because that's why that's what sucks. Because I know that's why. That's what I'm saying. Like they oversold it when they were about to release the game, saying that if you follow a ship, you see a ship fly by, you can follow the ship the whole way around the world.
Cool.
And it's like I don't remember like me playing following things.
Want to follow a ship? Yeah.
I think they stuck somewhere.
I think they relied too much on the Star Wars name and just made a meh game. From the thing that I've read about it.
The game for me, the game is not as good as like Star Wars Jedi or
lightsabers. You gotta have those lightsabers, man.
Or Battlefront 2, the re-released, remastered multiplayer thing, and apparently that openly massive world that Mr. Lee Boy talked about that day It was like, well, why play anything else? Or just play that. But it wasn't a bad game either.
Okay.
It wasn't an Anthem. It wasn't a Anthem. I'm trying to think of another game that was absolutely horrible and stood horrible. Because other games like Cyberpunk was fixed up.
They finally turning off the servers for Anthem. Did you know that it was still on all this time? People would have been able to play that game. They just turned.
I think they're turning it off in December, right?
Something like that. Yeah, at the end of the year. So there's a story in there somewhere that they're turning off the servers for Anthem. But anyway.
Yeah, I know that they're turning it off.
Yeah, good for them.
I hope the people who developed Anthem, they take the mechanics of the flight and the fighting and put it into a good game, because those mechanics were amazing. In Star Wars Outlaws, like I said, like mechanics seem simple. Mechanics, like shooting mechanics, running. That like what's it called? Almost like a sand dune jet ski or whatever the hell, that little spacecraft, whatever, was pretty cool. And then seeing some other characters from the Star Wars movies pop up, pretty cool as well. But again, I never finished the game. Like I said, I only got 6-7 hours into it. But I'm planning on going back to it. So especially now I'll give it a full blown chance. Try to beat the game, because it's not going to come back apparently. Anyway. Moving on, sir. What else do you have for us?
Tell me what you have been playing. We're going to get into some game talk now. Let's get into some of that.
Some little bit of game talk. And I actually recorded some gameplay. Ooh. I don't have it up now, but maybe we can just cut it. I can send it to you. You could cut it into the thingamajig.
Yeah, I don't want you to send me any videos of yourself. Okay, please don't.
No, just get. Well, I try to make the character look like me.
Oh,
as much as possible. Okay. So I restarted playing Starfield. Nice. It's been about a year and a half since I played Starfield. And actually, Starfield was the reason why I built my PC and why I went to PC gaming. Because they said that the best version of it is going to be on PC. And when I saw all the trailers and everything for it, I was like, "Yep, got my money, save up, and I'll build myself a PC." Actually, my friend built it. I watched him do it, and he showed me stuff. And that connects there. That connects there. Where can I play? That connects there. This goes over here. Where can I play?
Cool.
Right now?
Cool. Can I? We have to monitor. Plug it in. Let's go. Turn it on.
Can I? Oh, we have to upload everything for 17 hours. Oh, that's fantastic. Son of a bitch. So Windows 11. Anyway,
just playing NES in the background.
But yeah, I went back to Starfield, and I started the game from scratch, and then there's a whole bunch of mods, a whole bunch of like features that the community built around the game, and you can add. Funny enough, you can add Star Wars stuff. You can play as the Mandalorian. You can play as.
I heard about that. Yeah, you sent me a picture for that. That was pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I sent you a picture of one of the NPCs that looked like one of the flight commanders from the Star Wars games, and I'm like, or Star Wars movies, and I'm like, what the hell? Like what the? But you have to earn certain. They have their own currency. You got to earn the currency. I have no idea how you earn the currency, because I just reached like 2 days. Started playing Starfield again. But you earn the currency, and then you can buy those features, and then there's other features that you can add on automatically. So I added on everything that was free. So I can carry a bunch of stuff but still run, but my exhaustion level still drops down. They added some faster gameplay, because it feels like it runs faster. It feels like it's got optimized better. More creatures come out. You still have to study and try to well, you don't have to, but it gives you some extra experience points if you study the fauna of each planet, or you study the rock formations, and you find this and find that. But yeah, I'm having a good time playing it. I already got into a couple of space scuffles. I destroyed a couple of ships. I shot a few people's heads off.
Did you ever complete the game originally?
No. I had gotten into I think level 20, 21, and I think I had put in like maybe 30 hours, but I was just like in life, I get sidetracked, and I'm like, "Hey, what's over there? Let's go this way."
Well, I mean, that's the best part of that game. Like, I mean, I know in life you get sidetracked, but from everything I've read and everything I've heard about this game, the whole point is to get sidetracked and follow these little side missions and side stories and all that. That's the reason why I asked, did you ever finish it, or are you the type of guy too? When you play it, you're going off on the side missions more. And enjoying those.
And every game like that, I'll have like a like all right, like for instance, like The Witcher 3.
Yeah,
never beat the game because I just kept going on side missions. I was just like, oh, there's a little house over there. Let me go. Oh, there's a letter here. Yeah. Oh, you can't find your doll. Let me try to find your doll. Oh, I found your doll. All of a sudden, the doll leads to the cellar. The cellar leads to a freaking family being crazy. All of a sudden, they come out. They murder their kid, and the ghost of the kid is at a well. Then you got to bring the doll to the kid, and you're like, what the hell was I doing for 2 hours? And then all of a sudden, you get back to the game, and like, we must find Siri. Like, I just helped the dead kid get a doll. Where's Siri at? Like, who the fuck? Oh, Siri's the blonde chick. Okay, let's go.
You get her again. That's funny. So, they gotta no recap, so you got to just kind of figure out where you're going.
Just go.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know Starfield's good for that type of game, so that's fun though. Because if it's so seamless, and it makes it just more fun. Like when you could tell you're in a side mission, it's like it takes you out of it, and it kind of just it's not fun anymore,
Just like I told you guys before when I was playing the first time, in Starfield, I just came across like an abandoned I guess like satellite or space base or whatever. It was floating above a planet. Yeah, like a space station. It was floating above a planet, and it was a part of it was destroyed and whatever. I saw bits and pieces. So I decided, hey, let me dock here. It seems safe, right? So I docked in there, and I got off the ship, and I'm going off the ship, and I'm like this, like, okay, what's going? Okay, everything's like dark, and it seems like it became like a horror movie all of a sudden, like a horror game. Yeah, and then like I find I saw a trickle of blood in the hallway of the space station. Follow the trickle of blood. There's a body, and the body is messed up and tore up, and another body over here tore up. And you come across a computer, and the computer tells you, like, oh, we're practicing experiments in this date, blah blah blah, and there's more experiments. And oh no, one of the experiments got rid on this date. Oh, he broke out of the thing on this day, scratched somebody on this day, blah blah blah. Jeez. We can't. And then all of a sudden it just. Like, all of a sudden there's a noise down the hall, and you hear like you're either whoever your companion is, because your companion could be whoever you choose to travel with you. Yeah. And then they'll say there was a noise over here, and it's like, yeah, I heard that. I want to go over there. You go that way.
I'm gonna go back to the main mission and find Siri.
Well, this is Starfield, so
yeah, I know.
Let's see if I find a planet where Siri pops up. Like Siri, kill that thing in the space station. But then I continued on that level, and then all of a sudden it was like a mutated insect, looking like an alien type of thing. That it was huge, and I remember I just kept dying and whatever. That's kind of why I kind of restarted the game now, because I could have passed that part. I wasn't strong enough. I went to a part of the game.
Just walk out the front door, man. Keep moving. You'll be fine.
Yeah, right into space. But yeah, Starfield is the game I'm playing. That's right now, having a good time with it. Cool. What game are you playing right now, sir? What are you getting into?
I jumped into a game that I wasn't sure about at first, because I haven't played since the original 20 years ago. Like I jumped right into Silent Hill 2, the remake, Bloober Team, Konami. And this game impressed the living daylights out of me, because I forgot so many little details about the original game from PS1, PS2. I turn it on. I'm playing. First off, the settings on this game, the lighting is insane. It's so dark in some places. You can't see anything, and they don't give you the flashlight right away. You got to like work to get through it. And in the original one, from what I remember, they give you the flashlight pretty early on. They couldn't do what they did now back then. So they had to give you the flashlight to kind of get that in. But like I'm walking, they start you off at the top of this mountain, and you got to go down through this like mountainous park area to get to the town. But like I'm just paying attention to the sound design and listening, and I'm like, you hear the little tapping. and like little whispers and little shit like that, like going on behind you. And I forgot, like the original game did that, but this game does it so much better and so well.
Now the sound and audio is developed as well as graphics. And
I got like a full surround sound clips like sound system, you know, and but I'm playing at night, so I got headphones on, so I'm just like my headphones do the 3D audio and all that, so I'm just listening. I'm like, oh man, this is so good. That's one thing I want to say to the viewers out there. If you're gamers, well, first of all, if you're a gamer, then you already have a good headset. Yeah,
that give you like 3D audio that you can hear like a pin drop on the left side because it's panning from over there.
From back
it'll give you like directional sound.
Hell yeah,
and it's amazing. So for those of you who don't play with 3D audio headphones, save up some money, spend the $200 or whatever it costs. Look up some reviews first, and get some 3D audio headphones because the gaming experience makes it amazing. Way better.
Especially if you love horror games. Just like some of these games that nowadays the sound is so well done, man.
Yeah. And even if you're playing Switch 2 and you want to hear woohoo, like right next to you, hey, whatever, man, it sounds amazing.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. So Silent Hill 2, they still have the foggy backgrounds and all this stuff.
It's really cool. Yep.
And ray tracing, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, ray tracing, full, like all the effects are in there, man. And like I'm not playing on PC, I'm playing on PS5. Not the Pro, I wish, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. But the game plays flawlessly. It's no skipping, no stuttering, no nothing. I'm having a great time with it. I'm just having a good time remembering all the things from when I was a kid to now and comparing what I remember the game being, and I don't remember it looking bad. So playing this, I'm like, oh, this is exactly how it was when I was a kid. But it's not. Obviously, it's not. The graphics are so much better now. But like,
I thought the same thing one time. A quick short story, I swear. Remember the game Panzer Dragoon?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I remember I was with my daughter. I think this is like a couple years ago.
You're gonna love this game.
She's like, I think she's like 14, 15. And she goes, I'm like, babe, this game looks so cool. I love this game. One of my favorites is Panzer Dragoon. And you ride a dragon and you shoot all the stuff out of his mouth and it destroys everything. It's awesome. You can link up. And she goes, okay, Dad, okay, let's play. And I'm playing it and I'm like, oh, this looks horrible. What the hell? Why does this look like this?
Why did I like this?
She's like, Dad, this is the game?
Yeah.
Dad? And I'm like, yes, I'm so sorry. This game. She goes, it's okay, Dad. It's all right. We can still play the game. I'm like, did I misremember this? She goes, it's okay, Dad. You have a horrible memory, Dad. It's okay. Listen. Maybe it was Panzer Dragoon 2. Maybe it was Panzer Dragoon 2.
Some games, especially from that era, PS1, those games
they look like
age
shit.
Well. Yeah, they didn't age well. Some of the 2D Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, 2D Nintendo and Super Nintendo aged 10,000 times better than some of these voxel, 3D games that we had.
Donkey Kong Country.
Bit. Yeah, they aged so much better than what some of these first PS1 3D games were. It's so weird.
I think whoever made the graphics for Donkey Kong Country, they made a deal with the devil, because that game, you play that game now and you're like, did this game come out like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Right.
No, it was like 25 years ago. Like, out of here.
So good, yeah.
Why is it so? And then you see the new one is like, and the new one when you see the new one,
now you see the difference. But it's still
dropped. Yeah. You don't know. You definitely see the difference. But you compare Donkey Kong Country to other games that came out the same month and year.
Oh,
that game came out.
That game was amazing.
Blows the other games out of the water.
Yes, sir. And
I'm just like, how did they make this game look like it came out in 2015 when it came out in 1990? What? 7, 6, maybe 2000. Oh yeah, the 90s. I was like, what the hell? I think I want to say 96.
Because it's Super Nintendo, so that
it's crazy. Geez, oh man.
Man. So with Silent Hill, I'm in like 4 hours or so in. I'm going through the puzzles. I'm having a hard time with the puzzles because I don't remember any of them anymore. But the maps are all different. Everything is not super different. They pretty much made the game 1-to-1 because I can remember a lot of the areas. But things are in different places or like look slightly different because the graphics are 10,000 times better. But like it just feels good to play. And I didn't think that this remake got all this praise. I know it got all the praise, but I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I'm liking it. I thought I was gonna have some problems with it, and I haven't gone back and played like a horror game in a long time too, and I'm surprised how much I'm enjoying this. I tried to do Death Stranding. I could not enjoy it. I was having a hard time with it. Maybe I'll go back to it eventually, but for right now, like this is gonna be the game I'm gonna stick with.
Yeah, well, with Death Stranding, I have to go back to it too because I stopped playing. I stopped playing all games for like a good month or so.
Yeah.
Just because, like I said, life. You get caught up with the work and you're too tired, whatever. But the last thing is Death Stranding. I remember I finally earned the gun, so I can shoot the whatever the hell they are, the ink blots that are attacking me. And I'll shoot them just to distract them because you can't really kill them. You stop some of them for a little bit, then you get a chance to run.
Right.
But yeah, I just kept going back and forth to the same like 4 or 5 spots. And I'm like, I have to pass this to get to the next thing. And then I I'll get back to it, and I put it down. And then life. And then a few weeks later, I think I tried another game. No, Scarlet Nexus I was playing for a while. I'm still going back. I still play that a little bit. And then Dune came out and whatever, and now I'm Starfield. So
nice. All right, cool.
Soon Battlefield 6.
Yeah. Well, I gotta find a way to get on with you guys and play a game. I gotta find time to get into there and play a game with you guys because I know you've jumped on with Lee Boy and Renegade in the past. We got a great.
Maybe once or twice. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, no,
we all have different schedules.
Of course. But it'd be nice.
Renegade. Yeah. Nah, definitely. We to bring you out into a freaking Helldivers 2 match.
Yeah.
Which Helldivers 2 had a couple updates here and there because now they got a war pack. I gotta get that. I gotta go back now. I gotta get that. That seems cool.
Yeah. We definitely gotta get together and play. But there's another game that you had mentioned earlier. We're gonna jump into the quick hits real quick.
Quick hits.
You mentioned earlier there's a game that you were looking forward to. You mentioned it during Summer Games Fest, and you said it just got pushed back. Do you have that information for the date and all that in front of you?
Yes. I'm sure you're talking about Dying Light the Beast.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
So Dying Light the Beast, created by Techland Studios. They're continuing the gameplay from the first game, from the original Dying Light, and that's like a great, fantastic game, which you could probably get now cheap on Steam or wherever you can buy it. It has a whole bunch of different expansion packs and everything. But so they're making it was supposed to be a part 2. Oh no, excuse me, it was supposed to be an expansion pack originally for Dying Light 2. But then they added so much and kept building, and then I think they got ahead of schedule at one point, and they were like, you know what, this is going to be the third part.
Yeah.
And they called it Dying Light the Beast, which brings back the protagonist from the first one into the third one. And I don't know where the camera's going right now. Okay, so they brought the protagonist from the first one. Yeah, they brought over the protagonist from the first one to the third one, and they were supposed to release it. I believe it was like in mid-August.
August 21st, 25.
Yeah, August 21st. And then they pushed it back to September 19th, I believe.
Okay, so like a month or so.
Yeah, they pushed it back just a month because they wanted to fix a few animations. They wanted to tweak a couple of glitches here and there. They're pretty much polishing it all.
They found a glitch that they had to get rid of before they released it. They found some game-breaking glitch that they've got to.
Yeah, they found a bunch of little things here and there. They're like, you know what? We don't want to release a broken game. We don't want to release whatever, blah. We can do this within a month. So now everybody is hustling to get it done. And mind you, at the time of the recording, it is only, July 25th at the time of this, the day we're recording this right now.
Yep.
So they're pushing it back a month. They have from July 25th to September 19th to fix all the glitches or fix the major ones anyway.
Yeah.
So I think that's a smart move. Yeah, because definitely. I'm looking forward to that game. That's a game I'm going to buy as well. I don't know about day one. You know what? Most likely day one, I'll get it. $50-$60.
Real quick, I'm not too familiar with the Dying Light games. Is it more multiplayer focused, or is that a single player? Like, I know it's survival and all that, but okay.
You have both. So you have a single player campaign, which usually a single player campaign is crazy. The multiplayer, and the multiplayer campaign follows kind of the single player campaign, so you can play the single player campaign with your friends. At least that's how it was in part 2.
Okay.
Because I have 2 friends that we played it a lot, and we just kept following the storyline. And since I was like the newcomer to the game, they're like, hey, no problem, here, take this weapon and that weapon and this weapon, blah, blah, blah. And the only bad thing about Dying Light 2 that people had a lot of problems with is that there were no guns. Guns were added like 6 months to a year later. Everything was like bow and arrow, or a bat with electricity, or a stick with fire, or not a bow and arrow, but
crossbow.
The crossbow. Thank you very much. So hopefully this one in the Beast, you have more weaponry, more guns, more melee weapons, and also you yourself are a weapon, because I'm assuming you're the Beast.
All right, quick hit number 2. Elden Ring Night Rain is getting the 2-player co-op. When it was released, it had the 3-player.
So it had a trio and it had a single, I believe.
Yeah, right. Okay. And people were asking for the 2-player because, not everybody could get 3 players on at any time,
Yeah.
So it's only been like, a month and a half the game's been out, so.
The most a nerd has is 3 for his 2 other friends. All right, but that's like a cool nerd.
Right, no,
nerds only have 1 friend.
Right, only one, and then but it's still cool, because either way, like, if you want to jump on with 2 players, you can now. So at least there's that, and then
that's cool.
Sometimes the single player is harder because you got to kill all these things. Like some of these monsters, from what I understand, is like 3, because it's intended for 3 players. You got to kill 3 of these monsters by yourself, or with a AI companion or whatever it is, and that there's no help. So having a second player, helps a little bit more. Especially when you got an little system.
On top of that, on top of that, like a lot of these games, and Elden Ring is infamous for this.
Yeah.
But you'll get down to like fighting for like an hour, the same freaking villain. You get them down, the energy is gone. You kill them. They're turning around. Wait, no, here's another form.
Here's another phase.
And then another. And I'm like, I used everything I had to beat you the first time. And then now you got to come back a second time, and then you go through that for like the next month or 2. And then you finally beat the first level, the second level. You're like, yeah, I got you. That's it. You're going through.
No, here we go again.
Here's my ultimate form. It's like, I'm going back to fucking Power World or something.
That's funny.
I go play Pokemon and screw this shit.
Jeez. Oh man. Yeah, but that's cool. Man. So yes, 2-player co-ops coming soon. I don't know if they announced the exact date. Look it up, check it out. Yeah. Quick hit number 3. Virtuos has laid off 7% of their studio, which is about 250 people. These are the same company that redid what is that? Elder Scrolls 4. They just remade it. Game was successful, but the good news-ish news, it's still, the people are still laid off, but it's not a lot of the team that remade that game. So there are people that worked for Virtuos, but they were not part of.
They got rid of the catering staff.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but yeah, 250 people, still a nice chunk of money. It's a nice chunk of people. It's terrible, people getting laid off again, but it's in the.
I just wonder how that goes. Be like, hey guys, we released a great game. Everybody loved it. Mm-hmm. It was extremely, extremely successful.
Yeah,
guys, pat yourselves on the back. You guys did accomplish. Not you 250 mother. No, everyone else, yes. You 250, please step outside. I need to have a conversation with you. We're like, we okay? Are we okay, right? Oh, shit, what's going on?
Right? Why are you leading me out the door?
Be like, here's a severance package.
Here's a box. You can load up your shit.
Yeah, here's a Switch 2, because you're gonna have to go to Nintendo, get a job.
Yeah,
and they're not taking you. Shit. It sucks. I mean, if those 250 people are talented artists and they're talented game crafters and makers and whatever, then let them start their own studio, all 250 of them together, or whoever's cool with each other, and they start a separate studio, and then they'll go, "Fuck you, we're gonna copy all your shit and make younger scrolls, mother. What's up?"
We got another story here for you mentioned it. You mentioned the game you're playing earlier, Starfield. They announced that they're still working on some more DLC and some more updates to come, hopefully before the end of the year.
Cool.
Yeah, so that, at least you know that there's more DLC, more games for you to not finish eventually when you get to it.
Pretty much, I'm gonna start it and not play. Yeah.
Well, you already started it, so now you can just not play it when it comes out. But yeah, so yeah.
By that time, I'll be on Battlefield 6 and exactly. Dying Light.
The last quick hit is they announced a Hellraiser game that's one of the characters that I love. Hellraiser. I've been
heard about this.
That they should put out a game. I just never knew how they would put out a game, but from what I've seen, I'm happy. I don't know if it's gonna be like Friday the 13th or like what's the other one? Was it Killing Floor? No, I can't remember. There's another one where Dead by Daylight, where it's like four.
Oh no!
It's not like that. This game actually looks like a story game.
It's like a Resident Evil. It's a story, a linear story that you go through as a character.
Oh, man. I'm so excited.
You find the box and
right.
Stuff.
That trailer looks so good, and it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm more or less a fan of Hellraiser. It's not a franchise I really follow.
Yeah,
but I've seen basically all the movies. I think I'm missing like one or two, but some movies are better than others.
Oh yeah,
but
terrible.
I kind of enjoyed the last Hellraiser movie where they kind of, spoilers, they made it a female instead of a guy.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoyed it because for some reason when they made it a female, and I'm not trying to say nothing bad or nothing. Don't cancel me. For some reason, when they made it a female, I was like,
oh yeah,
I could hate her now. Because the other guy, I
thought you were gonna go the whole other way with that.
No.
I like it a lot more now.
No, it's because with the guy, I was like, yeah, get him. Whatever. The girl, I'm like, oh, you're a bitch. Why are you doing these things? This is horrible.
Yeah.
I was like, but she looked badass though.
Her
suit set up.
Yeah. That movie felt very 90s, but it was good.
It worked.
It wasn't great, but it worked for that style. For that movie and that character.
It worked. Like I like the acting from the main character, the young female. Pretty much everybody in that the whole thing was cool. The house was cool. The whole setup was cool. So I'm hoping the game kind of follows something along those lines. But a whole new story, a whole new protagonist, if there is a protagonist, a whole new visual of it. Because because they brought back the characters from the movies, the evil ones. What is it? The
Cenobites.
Cenobite. Oh yeah. So they brought them back because they had a couple of flashes of a few of them. They're like, oh, I remember that dude. I remember that one. Oh, I remember that one. It's because their face and the mouth open.
Well, it's awesome. They brought back the original actor who played Pinhead, Doug Bradley.
Oh.
Made by Clive Barker, which Clive Barker's put out a couple of games in the last few years. I don't think any of them were that good or really stood out or whatever it is, but it's really cool that they are going for that nostalgia feel and that look. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see who's making it. Oh, Saber Interactive is making it. So yeah, they've got a history of games. They've put out this pretty high budget game.
Don't they make Power Ranger games?
No, you're talking of Saban.
Oh, is this Saban?
Saban. Saber Interactive makes some. They made Turok is what they made back in the day. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Busbound. Don't know what that's about. Painkiller. They made World War Z, which was a pretty decent game a few years ago. I don't know what the Nightling is. Roadcraft. Tempest. A lot of Space Marine. We've heard that. They made a Quiet Place game. So they are known to make.
There was a Quiet Place game?
Yeah. You have to, it used your microphone on, like you had to play with the headset on, and if you breathe too hard or whatever, these things come out and kill you. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool feature of the game. Yeah, they did that Evil Dead game.
I had no idea.
Yeah, now you know.
Evil Dead game. Yeah, when that bombed.
Yeah, the one that bombed, the one that shut down. They did Insurgency Sandstorm. They made the Ghostbuster video games. So yeah,
they made Insurgency Sandstorm. That's actually a really good game.
Yeah. So
like it's considered like a classic. Okay.
Nice. Yeah. So they know what they're doing. So, you know, I'm not the best, highest budget, top of the line AAA games or whatever it is, but their games all look pretty. They've made a Jurassic Park game. So they deal with a lot of franchises from the way it looks. So yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully this comes out good, and hopefully it makes them some money and they can make more, you know?
I don't know. After that list you gave me, the game might be trash.
None of them. Well, World War Z
except for Insurgency.
World War Z stuck out because that game made money for them. They did very good off of World War. I didn't play it. Everything I heard about it was good on the World War Z. There was 2 of them that they put out, and both of those games did very good. You know, fast-paced zombies and all that. You know, so
okay.
Yeah, I know it did well on Steam. So check it out.
Never played it.
Yeah. But yeah,
never played it.
And that is all for your quick hits, sir.
That is all for the quick hits. Okay. All right, everybody. So thank you for watching this episode of Megabit Misfits, where we covered Battlefield and a bunch of other games and quick hits and everything.
Yeah.
I want to remind you guys again that we're going to be changing up the format for the channel a little bit. We're no longer going to be releasing on Mondays at 3 p.m. It's going to be Wednesdays at 3 p.m. We're going to just try it out temporarily. It's not going to be a permanent thing, or maybe it might be. We don't know yet, but we're trying it out. We're trying a couple changes here and there. We're switching up the format a little bit, trying to be a little bit more streamlined, a little more concise with the way we speak about the games, with the news and everything. And also, again, we threw in a Superman movie review. Again, please watch that, check that out, because I edited that one. I want everybody to watch.
Everybody needs to go see that episode. That episode is really well done. Really, we had a lot of fun recording it. Spent a lot of time recording it.
The original I'm going to be honest with them. The original footage was about 3 hours plus, and I got it down. I got the video down to 2 hours.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun recording that episode. That was probably one of the most fun that we've had recording an episode in a while.
Yeah,
like that was good.
Yeah, we had a bunch of different like mismatches and disagreements and whatever, but it was all in fun. But yes, guys, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share. Please follow, like, the whole nine. But I know one thing we really want to push is comments.
Yeah.
Like I say it kind of quickly, like, share, like, comment, whatever. But we really want you guys to comment on stuff. Ask a question. Leave a comment about one of the games or all the games or the Superman episode about the movie, or any movies that you do like, or maybe you want us to review something else, movie wise, game wise. Let us know. We will talk about it. What the whole part of the whole thing that we love about this is having a conversation with people in the comments, and then we're gonna be doing well, we already started, but we're gonna be doing like comment shout outs pretty much. So we'll pick a comment of the week or comment of the month or a few of them, and then we'll shout your comment out, and then we'll give you some shout outs, and then we'll talk about the opinion you have. So yeah, please leave comments, leave likes, shares. We want to build a community around the Megabit Misfit brand and gaming, and now we're kind of dabbling in movies. We'll figure that out as we go along, if you guys like that. And like Mr. Rav said earlier, we might be doing one for the Fantastic Four. So yeah, any questions about that? Any opinions? Please let us know. And remember, whether you love it or whether you hate it, play the games that you enjoy. Ha! I said it, and I remember the whole freaking thing. Ha! What's up?